Seth Meyers. This is Late Night. We hope you're doing well. And now, if you don't mind, we're going to get to the news. President Trump over the weekend visited his dentist in Florida. It was just a standard checkup. He got a cleaning, a fluoride treatment, and another cognitive test. That's right, President Trump visited his dentist in Florida. A Florida dentist, or as it's also known, a toothpick. President Trump traveled to Detroit today as part of his affordability tour. Tickets start at $500 apiece. The White House tweeted a graphic over the weekend of Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. that said, quote, "We are ending the war on protein. Finally, we can all say Merry Protein again." That's right, the White House tweeted a graphic of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. that said, quote, "We are ending the war on protein. Are you also ending the war on light bulbs?" Seriously, do we not have a brighter photo of this guy? Oh, God, no, that's right. Turn him off. Turn him off. The fast food chain Burger King has begun offering the Bacon Cheddar Hash Whopper, which features a beef patty, bacon, an egg patty, cheddar cheese sauce, hash browns, and hollandaise aioli. But be warned, it's so greasy that if you dab it with a paper towel, it disappears. And finally, the Florida DMV recently released its list of rejected custom license plates, which includes sex, because they saw his car and they knew he wasn't having any. And that was a monologue, everybody. I got a great show for you tonight. She's a legendary comedian, fantastic actress, you know, from Bridesmaids, MacGruber, and Saturday Night Live. Currently, she's starring in Palm Royale, whose second season finale premieres Wednesday on Apple TV. Our friend Kristen Wiig is here, everybody! You've seen him in Squid Game, in movies such as K-Pop Demon Hunters and The Magnificent Seven. He stars in an excellent new film, No Other Choice, which is in theaters now. Lee Byung-hun will also be joining us. And his very funny stand-up special, Yes Ma'am, is streaming on Hulu now. Jay Jordan is also dropping by. But before we get to all that, everybody, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt has been holding a lot of press briefings lately. But there are still a lot of questions about what this administration has been doing that are unanswered. So we decided to hold another one right here, right now. That's right, Press Secretary Leavitt and the Late Night Press Corps are here in the studio, ready to go. It's time for another Late Night White House Press Briefing. Yes, thank you. Seth Meyers, Late Night with Seth Meyers. Caroline, how would you describe attacking a country like Venezuela under false pretenses to get access to their oil reserves?
One of America's greatest traditions.
President Trump claims he hardly knew Jeffrey Epstein. How many photos of the two of them together did you find in the Epstein files?
There were only 30,367.
What do you think is currently the biggest threat to the United States? China, Russia, terrorism?
Young people transitioning.
What happened to Trump that one time he tried to do a workout?
Pain for 43 days in a row.
Hey, why do you think people get so excited to see their cousins over the holidays?
They are bringing illegal narcotics.
All right. What's Marco Rubio's role during cabinet meetings?
Basically just sitting.
What's the scariest movie you saw last year?
President Trump's cardiovascular imaging.
Oh, wow. That sounds terrifying. Is it true they're coming out with an even scarier sequel?
His abdominal imaging.
What is Jared Kushner hoping to accomplish this year?
Adulthood.
What does Trump think the name of the Federal Reserve Chair is?
Jack inflation.
What does Trump eat when he wants a light snack?
200 chips.
Hey, I got a riddle for you. You ready for my riddle? Where's the best place to kiss a geometry teacher?
On the ellipse.
You got it. Caroline, has the White House ever had any ghosts living in it?
Joe Biden was here.
Let's say you're at the Olive Garden, right? You got that big basket of breadsticks in front of you, but nothing to dip them in. But at the empty table next to you, there's a full bottle of olive oil. It's just sitting there. Do you grab it?
There is a legal process for the seizure of that oil, and that legal process will be followed.
What's J.D. Vance's catchphrase in cabinet meetings?
I think you guys are sort of not listening.
Movie trivia time. Who said the following quote? I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. You're way off, but I would totally watch that movie. Caroline, where's the best place to hide a bag of giblets?
In Turkey.
I have a question about affordability. How much if I want to add a side of guacamole?
An extra $1,000.
What did you say when Dirk Diggler finally showed his wang in Boogie Nights?
I laughed out loud because it's very clear it's a fake.
What do you call it when Blackpink feuds with BTS?
South Korean beef.
During a typical cabinet meeting, how many strokes does President Trump have?
1 or 2.
Who's that tiny bearded fella perched on the White House lawn? You know, white beard, pointy red hat. He's about yay tall.
Secretary Noam.
Caroline, you're a Bible person. Who ate from the tree of knowledge, causing humanity's fall from grace?
The Biden administration was responsible for the original sin.
How would you describe sex to your kids without using any dirty words?
There's a lot of private sector engagement.
What's Marco Rubio's jacket size?
10 short.
Complete this famous Shakespeare quote. This fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars.
It is entirely the fault of the Democrat Party.
Close enough. If you were my stylist, would you do anything with my hair color?
I would be remiss if I didn't highlight.
And finally, what did Trump do when he saw that Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad?
Jacked it up.
Well, it looks like we're out of time. So on behalf of the rest of the White House Press Corps, we'll be right back. Have a good night. We'll be right back with Kristen Wiig.